This is the train derailment in Dupont, Washington. Just making a couple of points again. The End Time channel I watch, I'll pop the link in the description. He said there was going to be something yesterday because of the new moon. So he's put a video out about more gematria with, I think it's like Amtrak or something, the train or the company's called, I can't fucking remember. But I noticed that Dupont, the actual place where it is 27 full reduction, and it's also 72 in reverse ordinal. So like the mirrored numbers again, which has got me interested, so I'll just play this if you want to see it.
A rush hour train, a rush hour highway, and the tangled aftermath of a high-speed derailment. A handful of train carriages ended up amongst the trees. All but one that made up this train came off the rails, some of them tumbling off the bridge and down onto the road below, crushing cars and trucks which have been passing by. The moments after the derailment were recorded by a motorist passing on the other carriageways.
Oh my God!
The train conductor made this call to the emergency services.
Amtrak 501. Emergency. We are on the ground. Okay. We are on the bridge. 5 at the square. That'll do. Easy stop, Jack. On the freeway. Need EMS ASAP. It looks like they're already starting to show up.
This was the first day of service on a new line linking Seattle and Portland. There were more than 80 people on board the train.
As far as fatals go, any number that's out there is inaccurate because there are a couple cars that are not safe enough to search. We know that there's nobody alive in them at this point, but there are some other fatals.
Obviously, there's loads of numbers in it.
We just don't know.
On the trains, there's 1,700 behind him. There's the other two that reduced to, I think, 16 and 13, or I can't quite remember.
Nobody in any of the vehicles on the ground.
There's a lot going on.
Has lost their life at this point.
People who were on the train described a feeling of travelling downhill, then a crash, and then darkness. Among those who helped with the emergency response were service personnel from an army base nearby, and motorists caught up in the backlog on what is the main West Coast highway. At the beginning of a speech on national security, the president used the crash
Here comes big lady fingers.
Spending on infrastructure.
Let me begin by expressing our deepest sympathies and most heartfelt prayers for the victims of the train derailment in Washington State. We are closely monitoring the situation and coordinating with local authorities. It is all the more reason why we must start immediately fixing the infrastructure of the United States.
But the incident happened on a part of the network that had been upgraded. Officials are looking at whether an obstruction on the track was the cause. America's National Transportation Safety Board is now in charge of the investigation.
Sorry, I'm really bored now. You might be interested, but I'm not really. What I'm after really is a script. They're obviously playing to a script, and I kind of want to know what's going on. So End Time kind of get it down to the new moon and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll stick the link to the videos I'm talking about in the description in case you want to look. And also, this just got me bugging over the weekend. You're going to laugh at this. But with the reverse numbers like this Dupont 27, and it's also 72 reversed, so it's the same number reversed. And I've been away for the weekend, so I was hanging about with my sister, and she loves, is it Lilo and Stitch, the Disney thing? And she was telling me that he is 626 in the program, the film, whatever it is. But they call him Stitch, I think, because she kind of say it. So 626, so 62, but also, you know, both ways again. So I don't know what I'm telling you this for. I'm just intrigued is what I am. All right.